What do Napoleon, steam engines, and the unification of Germany have in common? They all helped shape the 19th century, one of the most dramatic and transformative periods in European history. In just 100 years, Europe was rocked by revolution, driven by machines, and stretched across the globe through empire. Let's take a quick tour through a century that changed the world.
The century began in the wake of the French Revolution, a time when kings were being overthrown and new ideas like liberty and equality were spreading fast. Out of this chaos rose Napoleon Bonaparte. He crowned himself emperor and conquered large parts of Europe. But after years of war, he was finally defeated in 1815. European leaders met at the Congress of Vienna to restore the old order and stop future revolutions. But the ideas of freedom and nationalism were already out of the bottle.
People across Europe began to ask, why should we be ruled by foreign empires? Why not form our own nations? In Italy, revolutionaries like Garibaldi united the country after centuries of division. In Germany, Otto von Bismarck used war and diplomacy to unite German-speaking states into a powerful empire by 1871. Nationalism wasn't just an idea, it was becoming reality.
Meanwhile, something even more radical was changing how people lived and worked: the Industrial Revolution. It started in Britain, but soon spread across Europe. Coal-powered machines replaced hand tools. Railways crisscrossed the continent. Cities grew, factories multiplied, and for the first time, people left farms to work in massive urban centers. But it wasn't all progress. Workers, including children, faced long hours, dangerous jobs, and low wages. As a result, labor unions and reform movements began to rise. As Europe industrialized, it also expanded its reach. By the late 1800s, European powers were racing to conquer parts of Africa and Asia. This was the age of imperialism. Countries like Britain, France, and Belgium claimed vast territories, driven by the hunger for resources, power, and prestige. The scramble for Africa carved up the continent with little regard for local people or borders, creating conflicts that still affect the world today. By the end of the 19th century, Europe was a powder keg. Old empires like Austria-Hungary clashed with rising powers like Germany and unified Italy. Alliances were formed, armies were built, and nationalist tensions grew. It was only a matter of time before these tensions exploded, setting the stage for World War I in 1914.
The 19th century reshaped Europe and the modern world. It gave us powerful nations, new ideologies, and a global industrial economy. But it also planted the seeds of future conflict. If you enjoyed this quick dive into history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. There's much more to explore, because the past is never really past. Thanks for watching. Subscribe my YouTube channel for further video.